Oh, hey, Instagram. You want to see what I'm doing today? Here's a little multi-pitch gazebo. Right here's a C-cut for the posts. We got a 612 on bottom up to here. Then we turn to a 1212. Then we turn to a 612. From that point to this point. This was all cut out of one 18-inch LVL rather than the 3 2x12s the engineer had that were all nailed together, and it would have been all kinds of weird and a lot of nailing. So I just decided to do them out of LVLs, and I cut a little ridge out of a 4x4 post, a little octagon there, an 1 3/4 on every side. I got 8 hips. Right here is the smaller side, and this is for the big side. I had to cut these out of 24-inch LVLs. Same situation. I made this little octagon ridge. You can see the grid lines on the top. It's gonna go right over here on this side. So I personally think the easiest way to take care of a situation like this is I actually spun a radius, and you'll see what I'm saying when I get done, because this is kind of it's kind of a freestanding structure. Well, it's not kind of, it is. So I actually swung my radius all the way around, okay? Even though this is an octagon, so obviously, everything's on a 45, so the working angle is gonna be a 22.5. So when I spin this radius, it makes it really easy to get the segments on all of these points, and it's really easy to hit everything. As soon as you snap a couple of lines that are square and a couple of parallel lines, it's very easy to get all of the legs of this octagon here exactly the same. I don't know if you call them legs. I don't know what you call them. Anyway, that's how Oops, I got cut off. What I was saying was, I think that's the easiest way to handle those situations. Circles, radiuses, everything's a circle. Life, everything, circles. That's all it is. Anyway, here's the bigger one, which is gonna be a little bit tougher because there's actually knee walls that go around. That other side actually sits in from the knee walls on the exterior, but this side gets integrated with the knee walls. So I'm gonna show you, I'm just getting ready to spin this radius and get this all figured out. Let me flip my camera around. So here's this side, here's my knee walls. This is the platform. So I'm just gonna locate a center. I'm gonna cut a 2x4 a little bit longer than the radius, drive it right down in the center, and scribe it all around. The differences with this one is I'm actually gonna do the inside points. So all these points right here is where my radius is gonna hit, and then I'll lay everything out from there. And I guess that's what you get on Cape Cod for $2.2 million for one of these end units on these condo buildings. Pretty fancy. That said, this is the view you get. That is the Steamship Authority, and I believe that goes to Nantucket.